Okay, this question is the only homework that I have assigned, okay, last week. This is the only homework, but it should have taken you some time. Okay, if you have not done it yet, I advise you to complete it. And after you have done, you can check your answers in the folder that I had shared with you much earlier. Okay, so you can go to your Google Drive, you click share with me, then you can access this folder. Okay, and yeah, the answer is here. Okay, part 3 clock answers. For the rest of the questions in part 3, their answers I will upload after I have finished the entire part 3. Okay, so part 1 and 2 are here, their answers. And for videos that I recorded, I upload to the YouTube channel already. Okay, for every lesson on Sunday, I will upload to the YouTube. Okay, now we go learn something new. Give me a second. I try to text those who are not here yet. Okay, so this is page number 34. Page number 34. We learned something new today. Okay, page number 34. Okay, so you stay on this page, right? You stay on this page. You stay on this page. No problem, good keep. Okay, so you stay on this page 34 while I go to the upper page to let you see something. Let me remind you the name of the T-shape. Okay, the T-shape, what do you call it as? You call it as account. Okay, the T-shape, you can call it as account, or you can call it as a ledger account, or you call it as T account. Okay, there are only 3 names to the T-shape. You cannot call the T-shape as ledger. Okay, so don't misunderstand this word. Okay, this word is not ledger. And what is ledger? Let's see. The page 34. Do you see the word ledger? Where is it? It's in the picture here, right? Yeah, this is ledger. Okay, this is ledger. So ledger is a book. Okay, ledger is a book. And what does this book contain? Okay, you write down. It contains all the T accounts. Okay, it contains all the T accounts. That means all the T shapes appear inside the book. Okay, inside this book ledger. And furthermore, the book is divided into 3 sections. The book is divided into 3 sections. Okay, or you call them as categories. Okay, the book is divided into 3 categories. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, this book contains all the T accounts. And then this book has 3 sections. Okay, this book contains 3 sections. Okay, hi Naima, this is page number 34. Okay, we just started not long ago. Okay, the first few minutes you can maybe watch the video to know what I talked about earlier. Okay, so page 34, we are talking about this ledger, this word ledger. Ledger is a book and it contains all the T accounts. And this book contains 3 sections, meaning some T accounts are in this section, some T accounts are in this section, the remaining T accounts are in the last section of the book. Okay, so you can think of it as chapters also. Okay, you can think of it as chapters also, because you know textbook, right? For every subject you have textbooks, and you also have a lot of chapters in it, right? So you can also see this book having 3 chapters inside it. There are 3 chapters inside this book. Now let's look at the names of these 3 chapters. Okay, the names of these three chapters. Write down together. Right, sales ledger. The other section, purchases ledger. Lastly, general ledger slash. Whenever you see a slash in my notes, that means it's a synonym. Okay, it's a synonym. Nominal ledger. Okay, so finish the writing. Okay, let me repeat. Yeah, these three are the names of the sections. Okay, these three are the names of the chapters in this ledger book. Okay, these three are just the names of the sections. You can see them as the names of the chapters in this ledger book. And never misunderstand sales ledger and purchases ledger. Sales ledger, don't misunderstand this as sales account. Okay, this is not sales account. Okay, this is a very common misunderstanding in students. You have to pay attention very well to all the terminology. Okay, so sales ledger is not the T-shape with the word sales on top. Okay, this one you call it as sales account, sales ledger account, or you call it as a sales T-shape. Okay, or you call it sales T account. Okay, but you don't call it as sales ledger. Yeah, that's why I started the lesson by telling you the name of the T-shape. Okay, I remind you what is the name of the T-shape. Okay, the T-shape can be known as account, ledger account, or you call it as T account. Okay, the word account must be there. The word account must be there. Okay, but the T-shape is not known as ledger. Okay, you see this is unequal to, right? Unequal to. So this one you have to pay attention to it. Okay, so what is ledger? Okay, we are looking at ledger right now. Page 34. And the same goes to purchases ledger. Don't misunderstand this as purchases account. Okay, it's a very common misunderstanding in students when they don't pay attention to the terminology. Okay, now let's see. So remember, yeah, the three terms that you have written, they are the names of the sections. Okay, there are three sections in the book, and these are their names. Okay, now let's look at in each of these section, what accounts would you see? In sales ledger, all the customers' account are here. You have Ali account, Abu account, Abang account. All these three persons are our customers, and they owe us money. Okay, these customers owe us money. In purchases ledger, you see all the suppliers account here. You have James account, Bond account, Robin account. So all these people are our suppliers, and we owe money to them. Okay, you owe money to them. So sales ledger contains all the customers account. Purchase ledger contains all the suppliers account. And the last section of the ledger book contains all remaining T accounts. Okay, in fact, you can try to remember it this way. Inside the general ledger, all the accounts are the non-personal account. Meaning, when you see an account that's not a person's name, when you see an account that's not a person's name, that account belongs to the general ledger section. Okay, so for examples, okay, write down sales account. Is sales account, is the word sales a person's name? Have you ever come across anybody named sales? No, right? Okay, sales is not a person's name. So this account appears in the general ledger. Okay, continue to write two more examples. Purchases account. Okay, it's not a person's name. So this account belongs to the general ledger. There are many more examples, but I don't have enough space to come up with all the possible examples here. Okay, impossible. You have motor vehicles account, furniture account, bank loan account, cash account, bank account. all these belong to the general ledger. Okay, so but I only have 3 examples here. That's it. So let me repeat. Ledger is a book. It contains all the key accounts, and all these key accounts have been grouped into 3 categories. Okay, all these key accounts have been grouped into 3 categories in the book. And one of the categories is known as sales ledger section. Another one, purchase ledger section, and lastly, general ledger, or you call it the nominal ledger section, synonym. All the customers account are inside the sales ledger section. All the suppliers account are inside the purchase ledger section. And all remaining key accounts, which are not person's name account, they belong to the general ledger section. Very simple. Later, I show you the questions. They are super simple. Okay, it's quite straightforward. This one of the easiest things to learn in this subject. Kind of like learning A equal to C plus L, the counting equation. Easy, right? This one, A equal to C plus L. Yeah, the level of difficulty is the same as A equal to C plus L. Okay, this is something very easy. And at the bottom of the page, here are 3 benefits, or you call them the purposes or the reasons why you divide the ledger book into 3 sections. Okay, so you can easily do some checking. Okay, once in a while, you can easily do reference. You can easily find accounts. For example, let's say you want to find out how much RD still owe to us. You want to find out how much RD still owe to us. Okay, then you go to sales ledger. Then you can easily find RD account, right? You try to imagine if this book ledger has not been divided into 3 sections, meaning all the accounts would be jumbled up together. You get my idea? And it would make you difficult to do your work. Okay, it would be very difficult to find certain accounts. Get my idea? And let's say you want to find out how much we still owe to certain supplier. Let's say bond. How much do you still owe to bond? Then you get into the purchases ledger section, find the word bond. Okay, then you know how much you still owe to bond. Okay, so that's the first benefit. Okay, and then work can be shared between 2 or more staffs. Okay, in fact, this ledger book can also be substituted by, that means replaced by 3 books. Okay, meaning one book is for, let's say your business is very big. Okay, and one book is for sales ledger, another book is for purchases ledger, and then one more book for general ledger. This way also works. Okay, not much of a difference. But in real life, this is not important to know. Okay, you would no longer do accounting using books, the physical books. Nowadays, we do accounting using software. Okay, we use computer, we use software. Okay, so then why do you still learn this? Because you have to understand how accounting works all the while. Okay, before we have the digitization world. Okay, the classic way of doing accounting. Okay, you have this ledger book that has been divided into 3 sections. B, work can be shared between 2 or more staffs. Yeah, if your business is a very big one, quite likely that you will have many accountants. Okay, you should have many staff working on the accounting. And if you have divided the book into 3 sections, maybe one of the staff can handle sales ledger, another staff can handle the purchase ledger, one more staff handling the nominal ledger. Okay, get the idea? Finish. This is ledger. Let's see some questions. The questions are also easy, don't worry. Okay, so you choose, then you tell me your choice. Page 38, question 4. Okay, you may begin. Should be easy. You take about 30 seconds time. You tell me your choice A, B, C, or D. Question 4. Okay, 25 seconds left. Good. All of you have answered. Now, answer is, okay, you have gotten it right or wrong. It doesn't matter here, okay? As long as you learn from the mistake, okay? You are now learning. It's okay to make mistakes. Suppliers' personal accounts are found in, so they're asking you, where do suppliers' account appear? Okay, let's say supplier 1 account, supplier 2 account, supplier 3 account. They ask you, where do these accounts appear? So straightforward, right? Where do suppliers' accounts appear? Here. Okay, purchases ledger, inside the purchase ledger section. Therefore, answer is supposed to be C. Okay, purchase ledger section. Okay, have to see carefully, yeah, purchase ledger section. So what does sales ledger contain? It contains all the customers' account. Okay, all the customers' account are inside the sales ledger. Okay, what about A and B? A and B are synonym, right? How can answers be both A and B, right? Therefore, A and B for sure are not the answer. Okay, because A and B are synonym. Personal accounts means person's account. Okay, so suppliers' personal accounts means when they use the word suppliers here means our suppliers. So let's say Ali is our supplier. So this is person's account. And let's say Abu is our supplier. So this is supplier's personal account. Okay, so answer is C. Okay, next page. Okay, all of you look at question 35. You tell me your choice. Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, I wait for Jason. This question, this is asking for where do customers account appear? Okay, where do customers account appear? Let's say you have customer 1 account, customer 2 account, so customer 3 account. Where do they appear? Appear in sales ledger. Answer is D. B contains suppliers account. Okay, our suppliers account for B. Okay, now on the same page, question boy is also a past exam question, okay, that I extracted from the past exam paper. State one reason why ledger is often divided. Okay, you see, ledger. Okay, so have to remember ledger is the book that contains all the T accounts. Don't think of this as T-shape, okay? Ledger is not T-shape. Ledger is the book. Okay, it's often divided into specialized area. It's talking about the 3 specialized area, the 3 sections. Okay, so if you cannot recall about ledger, you cannot recall about the 3 sections, then you will not understand in the exam what is asking you. Yeah, you just copy and paste from the note section there. Okay, I've given you 2 reasons, two benefits there. Okay, just do on your own, copy and paste. Okay, now I want you to try question C. Also easy, but a different kind of question, not MCQ here. You give me your answer in the form of short form, okay, SL, PL, or NL. You have to give me 5 answers. First one has been done as example. So you give me 5 answers separated with comma. Okay, you begin. This time I give you 1 minute and 20 seconds. Should also be easy. Okay, not difficult. Okay, you can begin. Question C, yeah. Give me answer in short form, SL, PL, or NL. Yeah, starting from sales, give me only 5 answers. Starting from sales. First one has been done, don't have to give me the answer. Okay, I wait for Jason. Okay. Okay, Jason, one more. Okay, one more. Okay, now let's see. Complete the following table and indicate in which ledger of a trader the following accounts would be recorded. First one has been done as example. So wages is not a person's name, right? So it's nominal ledger. Okay, simple. So sales account is also not a person's name. So nominal ledger. Inventory is not a person's account. So nominal ledger. Okay. As long as it's not a person's account, then it's nominal ledger. Hassan, debtor, have to understand what is debtor. Debtor means credit customer. Customer who owe us money. Okay, also known as debtor. Customer who owe us money. So it appears in sales ledger. Kan, a creditor, our supplier. We owe money to Kan. Okay, supplier. We call them as credit supplier or you call them as creditor. So supplier account appears in purchase ledger. Last one, not a person's account, not a person's name. So nominal ledger. Okay, simple. Can easily get the 5 marks. Okay, so let's see the next question. Okay. B is a slightly trickier question. It's also a past exam question that I extracted from the past exam paper. I'd like you to try and see if you can understand the question or not, and whether you can give the correct answer. Okay. If you got it wrong, it's okay. Okay, I will tell you what should be the answer. Okay, you begin. So you read question B, then you give me 2 answers. I give you the same amount of time. Okay, 1 minute and 20 seconds. This is this has something got to do with what you learned in part 2. Okay, I wait for 2 more answers. Okay, maybe you have no idea for some of you, but at least you have looked at the question. Okay, so maybe let me repeat what I said at the beginning of the lesson. Yeah, for the homework that I told all of you to attempt, the last question in this handout. Okay, the homework, the answer to this question, I have already uploaded today to the folder here. Okay, you can go to your Google Drive, click share with me, then you can get to here. Okay, so answers to all part 1 questions, part 2 questions, but for part 3, the answers I have only shown you for the clock question. The rest of the answers for part 3 I will show you after we have completed the part 3. For videos, they are all on the YouTube channel. Okay, on the YouTube channel. It's arranged in a proper sequence. Okay, so you can mark on your own if you have done it. It looks something like this. Okay, very lengthy. It will take you some time to mark also. Okay, it will take you some time to mark as well. Okay, now come back to our question we are looking at. Where is it? Okay, they're asking you for 2 examples of accounts in the nominal ledger. Okay, you see bracket general meaning synonym. Okay, when you see that they have a word in bracket, means they are writing a synonym for you, which would be entered in the trading account section of the income statement. So this has something to do with the income statement, the first part of the income statement, trading section, trading account section. Let me show you if you can recall. Income statement, there are 2 parts to it. The upper part, you call it the trading section. You see, you must remember the name of the trading section. If you cannot recall this trading section, this term trading section, then you will not understand what the question wants. Okay, so these theories are important. Second part of the income statement is known as profit or loss section. So, what answers are you expected to give? What answers are you expected to give? You have to give 2 examples of accounts that appear in nominal ledger. At the same time, it is an item that appears in the trading section. Okay, at the same time, it must be an item that's in the trading section. So your answer could be sales account, sale returns account, inventory account, purchases account, purchase returns account, carriage inward account. There are many answers. Let's write together. I give you all the possibilities. Okay, so let's write. You may write sales account. It's okay to write the word sales, the single word sales as the answer here as well. If they're not strict, it should be acceptable. Okay. For safety purposes, you can write the word account. To be honest, I'm not sure. Okay, it's better to write the word account. Sales account, sales returns account. You can also write purchases account, purchases returns account, carriage inwards account. Okay, don't forget carriage inward appears in the trading section. That's the delivery charges for the goods that you bought from supplier. Inventory account. Inventory account is not easy to do. I will teach you in the last chapter of the material. Okay, it's in the book 2, last page. It's not easy. And it seldom comes out in the exam as well. Inventory account deals with opening inventory and closing inventory. It has come out in the exam many, many years ago, only came out once. Okay, so I don't have many questions for you also. Okay, but don't worry about this for now. I will teach you in chapter 18 of my materials in the book 2, last page. Okay, so these are the answers for the question B. Don't have to write so many, okay? Just write 2. But for exam purposes, I show you all so that you get the idea what the question wants. Drawings cannot. Drawings cannot. I know you see drawings of goods in the income statement, right? But that's not acceptable. Okay, there's a reason for it, but don't have to know for now. Okay, so these are the possible answers. Okay, next page. Here is a different kind of question about what you learned just now also. Okay, next page. Question B is also a past exam paper. Sorry, past exam question. It's only for 1 mark. Okay, now you look at the entire question, then you tell me your answer. Okay, this time I give you 1 minute and 30 seconds. Because you have to look very carefully. Who is Nusraf? Who are we? Okay, then you will know the answer. Okay, 30 seconds left. Okay, good try, Kid. Later I'll tell you whether it's right or wrong. Okay, I can see there are three same answers. Okay, I wait for Naima. Okay, good. All your answers are correct. Well done. Purchases ledger. So I have guided you on how to see who is this to us, right? Okay. And I've also told you that we would never open an account of our own name. Therefore, we are for sure not Nostra here. I know it looks like a table. It looks like a table. In exam, a table like this is actually a T account. Okay, you need to be aware. It's actually a T account, but they draw it in the form of a table. So we are not Nusraf, we are Lahiru. Okay, we are Lahiru. So who is Nusraf to us? You observe the entries. So how does this come about? This comes about from debiting purchases, crediting Nusraf. What were we doing? We buy goods on credit from Nusraf. Okay, we buy goods on credit from Nusraf. So who is Nusraf? Nusraf is our supplier. Okay, our supplier. So suppliers account appears in where? In the what? The purchases ledger. Okay, purchases ledger. Make sure you write the word ledger here. Okay, make sure that you write the word ledger here for safety purposes. Okay, again. Okay, now, next one, we look at, okay, page 41, MCQ this time. Okay, you tell me your choice after you have decided. Okay, question 27. Should be easy. Okay, 15 more seconds. Okay, which is the answer? Answer is D. Okay, so what appears in the purchases ledger section or the supplies account? So answer is D. Okay, so never try to apply those techniques that students tend to use. Okay, let's say one example is some students would have the opinion that when you do not know which is the answer, you try to look for the one that is the longest. Okay, look at the option that give you the longest answer, then that's most likely the answer. So for example, this one B seems to be the longest. So students who do not know how to do this question, they may choose B, okay, because that's the longest. So those techniques are not applicable, okay. Cambridge is very smart, okay. Cambridge is very smart. And okay, next question. Okay, this is a different kind of question. Page 41, sorry, 42, question 12. Okay, this time you need a bit more time. Okay, once decided, you tell me your choice. This time I give you 1 minute and 30 seconds. Maybe a bit more. Okay, can begin. Okay, I need 2 more answers. Okay, good. All of you have answered. Now, let's see. So first and foremost, the question is asking you something about data entry for sure, right? They ask you what to debit and then what to credit. Agree? Okay, that's not the only thing asked in this question. They also ask you to determine whether the account belongs to the nominal ledger or it belongs to the sales ledger, right? Okay. Sales ledger should contain customer's account, right? Okay, customer's account. Is sales returns a customer? So for sure, A and C are out. Okay, A and C are out. Okay, and let's see the question. The first line. They ask you, how did Kenny record this transaction? Whenever the question asks you how somebody should record something, we are that somebody. So we are Kenny in this question. Okay, so we are customer or supplier, have to see this sentence. Carl returned goods to Kenny. Okay, we are supplier. Okay, we are Kenny, we are supplier. Then who is Carl to us? Our customer. Okay, Carl is our customer. So our customer return goods back to us. Our customer return goods back to us. Do you call this as sales returns or purchases returns? Sale returns, right? Okay. Earlier you sold goods to Carl, and right now Carl returned goods back to us, so we call it as sale returns. So when they sale returns, what should be the tab entries? Be debit sale returns, credit customer's account. Okay, so no explanation for this. Okay, for tab entries, you really have to remember all of them. Debit sale returns, credit customer account. Therefore, answer is cannot be boy because they credited sales account, sale returns account, which is wrong, right? Okay, and should not debit car account. The other way around, right? They did it the other way around. So answer is D. Okay, debit sale returns account, credit card account. And is a sales returns account belonging to nominal ledger? Yes. It's a car account. It's a customer, right? Our customer. It belongs to sales ledger section. Therefore, answer is D. Okay, have to see carefully, yeah. So it's a very good question. Okay, then on the same page, you see question D. Question D is also a past exam question that I extracted from the past exam paper. One reason why Arundhati maintained these three divisions of her ledger. So again, they ask you why you divide the ledger book into three sections. So the answer, you copy and paste from the note section, okay? Just do it on your own. I just want to let you see that it's possible for them to ask you such a question in the exam, okay? Now we do question E1 and E2 together. We do these two together, E1 and E2. So these are also past exam questions. State which type of accounts means T-shapes, are maintained in the sales ledger section and the purchases ledger section. For students who do not pay attention well to the terminology, they will have problems in this question. So they could be thinking, what are they trying to ask? So if they think that this is sales account, if they think that this is purchases account, then they would for sure answer wrongly for this question. Okay, so now you know sales ledger is a section in the book. Purchase ledger is also a section in the ledger book. And what do they contain? Okay, let's write. Very easy. So write together. Sales ledger contains what type of accounts? All the credit customers account. Credit customers means customer who owe us money. All credit customers account. Okay, this one, on another hand, okay, so 2 marks. Okay, now question 2, E2. Give one example of an account which might be found in a nominal ledger. Do you have a lot of options? Yes. Just tell them an account that's not a person's name. Okay, just tell them an account that's not a person's name. Up to you what you want to write. Okay, so for me, I write drawings account. You can write sales account. You can write purchases returns account. You can write purchases account. You can write bank loan account. You can write cash account, bank account. as long as it's not the person's account. Okay, so there you go, the answers for E1 and E2. Then, okay, page 43. Again, this question is about what you learned just now, okay, the book ledger. Okay, so you see which one is correct. You have to look at all the options and then you decide. Okay, this time I give you 1 minute. Okay, I see 4 answers has been given. Now, check the answers. Okay, sorry. Okay, A, B, D, Jason has not given an answer. Okay, B, A, B, B. Yes, answer is B. Okay, let me explain A, C, and D. So they are asking you to choose the one that is not the purpose of dividing the ledger. Okay, division means divide the ledger into 3 sections. Checking procedures, it looks complex, I know. Actually, it simply means checking. Okay, you can do checking. Okay, so when you have divided the book into 3 sections, it can allow you to do checking easily. That's what it means. Okay, even though it looks complex, checking procedures. Okay, it's actually checking. Okay, so first one is correct. You can do checking easily. Let's say you want to check whether a customer has paid to us or not. So you can do the checking easily by going to the sales ledger. Easier for reference and locating accounts actually sounds the same as A. Okay, not much of a difference, honestly. And work can be shared between 2 or more bookkeepers. Okay, what is bookkeeper exactly? This word I will teach you in chapter 17. I know most of you should have learned what is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting. Usually the school teacher would teach you in the first few lessons, but not for me. For me, I will teach you in chapter 17 because I find that you would understand even better, okay, when I teach you in chapter 17. That means near the end of the subject, then only I tell you what is bookkeeper. Okay, so answer is B. B is not relevant, okay, not relevant at all. So for such an MCQ question, make sure you read everything, okay? Read A, B, C, and D. Read everything. Okay, and then you can see, right? If you see my notes, okay, you have the word checking here, okay? Doing reference, finding accounts, okay? Can share the work, okay? All are here. Okay. And then now let's see the next question. Okay, next question we see. Okay, this is quite a challenging question. I don't think you should do this first because I have not taught you discount. Okay, because I see the word discount here. Later, I let you do this. It has something to do with the purchases ledger. Okay, so hold on. Later we do this. Now get back to the notes. We learn something new. We learn discounts. Okay, come to page 35. Come to page 35. Okay, so today I think we can finish off the part 3. Then next week we move on to another topic. Okay, so page 35. Okay, come here. Let's see. So I believe that this word is the most common word that you should be very familiar with. Okay, discounts. Okay, you learn this word, I think, since primary school. Okay, you should have known this word since primary school. Okay, discounts. When you buy things, you ask for discounts. Malaysians like discounts very much. If you go to Korea, if you have been to Korea, South Korea, then you should have heard about the rumor that says they would not like you if you ask them to give discount. Okay, if you ask for discount, the Koreans won't like you. Okay, so that's their culture, because it's kind of like a disrespect. Okay, they think of people who ask for discount, they are disrespectful. Okay, but in Malaysia, it's very common, ask for discounts. Okay, so in accounting, there are two types of discount. The one on the left, you write TRAD, trade discount. The one on the right, cash discount. Okay, there are two types of discounts, trade discount and cash discount. Okay, only two types there. And have to look carefully. When they ask you for types, okay, then you have only two answers. It is either trade discount or cash discount. Okay, for those of you who have been learning accounting with your school, you should have also heard of another two terms that are about discounts, discount allowed and discount allowed. Sorry, discount allowed and discount received. Okay, those are not types of discount. Okay, later I will tell you what they are. So let me repeat, when exam question asks you for what are the two types of discounts available, you have only two answers. Okay, either trade discount or cash discount. Okay, types also means what? Types also means, sorry, cannot think of any synonym here. Okay, so two types of discount. You can think of trade discount as the first stage discount. Okay, you can think of this as the first stage discount, and this being the second stage of discount. Okay, there are two stages of discount. And another misunderstanding that you should not have is, that you should not have is, this has nothing to do with cash. Okay, cash discount is just a name of a discount. Okay, the name of for this type of discount. It has nothing to do with cash at all. Okay, nothing to do with cash. Okay, when you see my note with the cross means never, no, don't. Okay, so cash discount, it has nothing to do with cash at all. Okay, so never try to think of cash discount having to do with cash. No, nothing to do with cash at all. Okay, now let's write down the reasons why these discounts are given. Okay, you write with me here. To okay, and then for the other one, okay, you write down okay, so there you go. These are the answers. Not the answers. Okay, these are the reasons why these two types of discount are given to the customer. Okay, why these two types of discounts are given to the customer. So the one on the left, I think you finish writing first. Once you are done writing, you let me know done. Okay, then I continue to explain. Meanwhile, let me go plug in my charges wire. Okay, good, Naima, you are done. Good. Okay, good. 4 of you are done. Okay, continue. So trade discount, I think this line is easy to understand. When customers buy in large quantities, you give them trade discount. Okay, you give them trade discount. And this you see, it says this discount can be given whether customers they pay on the spot or they buy on credit. You know the difference, right? Okay, especially when we were doing the tap and fees, you saw that there are three possible situations when you sell goods to customer. You can sell goods to customer and then collect cash on the spot. You may also collect check on the spot, or you sell goods on credit, right? Okay, so as long as customers they buy in large quantities, do you think this matters whether they pay on the spot or buy on credit? That's not the factor that determines you should give trade discount or not, right? Therefore, you must remember, no matter what situation it is, as long as customers buy in large quantities, you give them trade discount. Okay, so that's trade discount. Later you would know why I emphasize this. Okay, why I emphasize on this. For now, you just read it as it is. Cash discount, you have to focus on this word, credit customers. Okay, remember I explained to you what is meant by credit customers. Customer who owe us money. Okay, or you call them as debtors. So customers must be someone who owes us money. That means earlier they must have bought on credit first. Okay, you see, condition for this discount to appear, you must have a credit sales before this discount can appear. Okay, so meaning earlier you must have sold goods on credit to the customer first. Okay, then the customers will owe us money for some time. Okay, so would you like them to pay you as early as possible? Of course, right? So to encourage customers who owe us money, to settle that on time, or quite punctually, you offer them cash discount. So you tell those customers who owe you money that if you pay within maybe 20 days from now, then I give you a further discount. That's why I call it as cash discount. Okay, second stage of discount. Now, you look at here, second half of the page, you will understand even better. Here's a summary. Okay, here's a summary that can let you know exactly at what point of time what discount can be given. When we sell goods, there can be either one of the two situations, right? You may get money on the spot from customer. Okay, we immediately get money from customer. You may sell goods on credit. Okay, credit sales means you sell goods on credit. Okay, meaning we will get money later. Okay, cash sales means you get money on the spot. Credit sales means you sell goods on credit. Okay, so for cash sales, you get money on the spot. When you send goods to them, would you know how much customers are buying? When you are sending goods to them, would you know how much customers are buying? Yes or no? What do you think? So you type in the chat box, yes or no. When you are sending goods to your customer, would you have known how much customers are buying? Good answer, of course, yes, right? Otherwise, how much would you know you have to send to the customers? Agree? Okay, yeah, Naima, you are right. Since you have packaged it, right? You should have packaged it and you are sending it to the customer. So at that point of time, you can give them trade discount. If they buy a lot, then you give them trade discount. If they have not bought a lot, then no discount given. Okay, so TD stand for trade discount. Okay, so let's say the original price is $10. Trade discount maybe 10%. Okay, I know figure is very small. Okay, just example here though. Therefore, how much should you collect? $9. Okay, so when you have reached the customer's house, okay, you will get money on the spot, right? Because this is cash sales. Then you get money. How much would you get? $9. Okay, original price is $10. Trade discount, example, 10%, and you will get $9 on the spot. Customers owe to us or not? No, right? Because we get money on the spot. Therefore, here's the ending. Okay, here's the ending. End of story, right? For the first one, for the first transaction. Therefore, cash discount would never appear for cash sales because customer pay on the spot. Okay, agree? Okay, so for cash sales, whenever customers buy and pay immediately, only one kind of discount can appear, which is trade discount. Okay, now, on the other hand, credit sales. When you send goods to your customer, when you are sending goods to your customer, would you know how much they are buying? Would you know how much they are buying? Yes. Answer is yes again, right? When you are sending goods to them, you should know how much they are buying. Therefore, at that point of time, you can give them trade discount. Okay, you can give them trade discount. Okay, so would you get money on the spot for selling goods on credit? No, customer will owe us for some time. Okay, so you may write here a period of owing. Okay, period of owing. Okay, after some time. Okay, let's say this time original price of the goods is maybe 100. Okay, original price of the goods is 100. Okay. So how much would customer owe us after you have sent goods to them? $90. Agree? Okay, $90 is owed, right? $90 is owed. Okay, because when you send goods to them, you should know how much they have bought. That's why at that time you can give them trade discount. Okay, if original price is 100, that means after you have sent goods to them, customer would start to owe us $90. Make sense? Okay. The timing is very important. Okay, if you understand the timing, then you would know when would trade discount appear, when would cash discount appear. Okay, then after some time, customer must settle, right? Customers must pay to us, right? After some time, therefore, after some time, we will receive money from the customer. Okay, receive money from the debtors. So at that point of time, would you know the customer who owe you money, whether they pay punctually or they are late? Would you know at the time? At the point of time you receive money from the credit customer or debtor, would you know whether they are punctual or late? Of course, yes, right? Okay, so that's why cash discount appear at that point of time. If they pay punctually, at this point of time, you can give them cash discount. That's why I call this as the second stage of discount. Okay, so let's say cash discount is maybe 5%. Okay, how much would you receive? You have to take $90 times 95%. $90 times 95%. Shortcut, right? Agree? $90 times 95% means you deduct a further 5%. How much? $85.5. Okay, eventually, this is the amount we receive from the credit customer. So I think through my explanation, it should make sense to you right now. Okay, yeah. So you could be thinking, then whenever I buy goods from maybe factory, then if I always buy on credit, then I can get two stages of discounts, right? But it depends on how much you bought. Okay, and it also depends on how is your relationship with the supplier. Okay, not everybody would be entitled to buying goods on credit, right? So in real life, it depends on the situation. Okay, if you are a very big customer, then maybe you can buy on credit. If you are a small customer, then you have to pay on the spot. Okay, in real life, that's what happened. So conclusion from this flow chart, when you sell goods and you get money on the spot, only one kind of discount can appear, which is trade discount. Because after you have received the money, then there you go, that's the ending. For selling goods on credit, there could be two stages of discount. First stage is the trade discount. When you send goods to them, okay? When you send goods to them, you should know how much they are buying. Then you can give them trade discount accordingly. After some time, when customers settle the debt, at that point of time, you know whether they are late or punctual. So you can give them cash discount. Okay. Therefore, yeah, that's why you have this. The condition for the cash discount, they must have been a credit sales before this discount can appear. Agree? Okay. And trade discount, it doesn't matter. As long as customers buy a lot, whether it is immediate payment or buying goods on credit, you can give them trade discount. Now you see two boxes here, right? You write down. Here you write discount allow. Here you write discount receive. Okay, discount allow, discount receive. Cash discount is also known as discount allow and discount receive. And when would you use these two terms, discount allow and discount receive? When you are doing T accounts. When you are doing T accounts. Oh, am I lagging? Sorry, because I don't see any message appearing here. Okay, good. But a moment ago, I think I didn't mention anything important. Okay, good that you inform me. Okay, and then you draw two T accounts here. Draw two T accounts here. So let me repeat. Cash discount is also known as discount allow and discount receive. So why is there a need to have so many names for this for cash discount? It is for the purpose of doing the T accounts. I show you. When we are the supplier, we call the discount allow and we call the cash discount as discount allow when we are the supplier. On another hand, if we are the customer, we call the cash discount as discount receive. Okay, makes sense, right? Discount allow to customer, allow to our customer. Okay, therefore, when we are supplier, we call cash discount as discount allow. When you are the customer, we call the cash discount as discount receive. Make sense? Receive, right? Receive. Okay, receive the discount. Okay. And when would you use these two words, these two terms? When you are doing a customer account. Okay, we are supplier, right? So when you are doing a customer's account, discount allowed will appear here. And this is the amount. Okay, later I will do a question with you and I will show to you how it appears in the customer's account. Okay, so discount allow makes customer owing less to us. Okay, discount allow makes our customer owing less to us. So in a customer account, it appears on the credit side. Then when we are the customer, that means we have a supplier account. We have a supplier account. When we receive cash discount from supplier, it will appear here. Discount receive. This is the amount. That's where discount receive appear. It appears in a supplier's account, debit side. It will take you some time to get familiar with this. Okay, really. And after you have done enough questions, you have done a lot of questions, then naturally you would understand the meaning here. Okay, why it's on the debit side, why it's on the credit side. In a customer account, here is actually plus, here is actually minus. Plus means that's the side which makes customer owe more to us. Minus means that's the side which makes customer owe less to us. Okay, later I will do a conclusion with you to show you what would appear in a customer account, what would appear in a supplier's account. Supplier account, on the other hand, plus is on the credit side, minus is on the debit side. Plus means that's the side which make us owe more to the supplier. On another hand, debit side means we owe less to the supplier. Okay, so you see, it makes sense here. Discount allow is on the credit side because it makes customer owe less to us. Discount receive is on the debit side of the supplier's account because it makes us owing less to the supplier. Okay, yeah, so take it as it is. Later, I will show you a few questions, okay, we do together, then you would understand even better. Okay, now let's do a few questions before we move on to the tab entries for discounts. You go to here, page number 44, three questions, three MCQ. You try these three, okay, then you tell me your answers for these three questions. Okay, so you give me three answers after you're done. So three questions mean, okay, 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Okay, you may begin. Okay, 1.5 minutes left. Okay, one of you has finished. Okay, three of you have finished. Okay, good. Now let's see. First one, I think is easy. All of you have given the same answer. A, right? Okay, payment is made within a previously agreed period. Previously agreed period means at the point of selling on credit to you. At that time, I told you if you pay within 20 days, okay, then I give you a further 10% discount. Okay, that's cash discount. Okay, so answer is A. Okay, 13 is looking a bit tricky. Discount received, when you use this term, discount received, it means that we are the customer. We are the customer, right? Okay. Honestly speaking, the A is incomplete. Deducted when we receive what? Okay, it's incomplete, right? Okay. So I know it's one of the flaws of the question. Okay, it's one of the flaws of the question. There's something wrong with the question. The A looks incomplete, the sentence. But let's look at the rest. In the exam, you should decide which is the answer, right? Okay. Therefore, you must still choose an answer. Given by us? Sure. Are you sure given by us? No. Okay, we are customer, right? How can we give the cash discount to someone else? So B is not the answer. Okay, deducted by us when we pay our accounts. Yeah, C is the answer. Because when you have been given cash discount from supplier, when we have received the cash discount from supplier, means we pay less, right? That's why it says you have to deduct the cash discount amount first before you pay. Okay, so answer is C. Okay, last one, question 17. I'm not too sure if you still remember the math techniques, the math skills for doing percentages topic in mathematics. Okay, you know, right? In mathematics, you have a topic known as percentages. When there are two stages of discounts, you cannot combine the discounts. Let's say this is the trade discount percentage. You cannot combine it with the cash discount percentage. By combining it, the calculation made would be wrong eventually. Okay, so if you understand this, then you would do it correctly. So meaning this question, you cannot combine the 25 and 5. Cannot combine both discounts. Okay, you have to do it step by step. You have to deduct the 25% first, then only you deduct the 5%. So 80 pounds, 5 items, you have a choice, okay? You may multiply with 5 at the beginning or you multiply with 5 at the end. Okay, up to you. You will still get the same answer. So for me, I think I multiply right now. 80 times 5, 400. Okay, 400. Okay, so I deduct the 25% discount first by multiplying 75%. It's a shortcut, yeah. Okay, it's a shortcut. I'm deducting 25% discount here. Okay, that's why I times 75 to get the amount after deducting 25. So what is the amount after deducting 25%? $300. Okay, and it says if paid within the credit period means on time, punctual, then how much do you have to pay? So take 300, deduct the further 5% discount, meaning I times 95%, 285. Therefore, answer is A. Okay. Now, let me show you what if you have combined the discounts, meaning you combine the 25 and 5 together to become 30%. Would you still get the same answer? 400 times. So 30% means I multiply with 70%. Then I will get the amount after deducting 30%. Do I get the same answer? No, cannot. Okay, you will get the answer as B instead. Okay, which is wrong. Answer is A. Yeah, so that's how you get the A as the answer. Okay, have problems, you let me know, yeah. Okay, so answer is A. Okay, now you can do this question. This is not an easy question. Look carefully. I give you the standard time for answering MCQ in exam. On top of that, I give you 20 seconds more. Okay, because you are doing it as practice. Okay, begin. Look at this question, then you answer. Okay, waiting for 3 more answers. Okay, take your time. You still have time. For the one who has done, you may also try to redo because your answer is not right. But I'll tell you what is the answer soon. Okay, I wait for Jason. Okay, all of you have given answer. So I stop the timer. Now we discuss. This question asks you which items will be debited to accounts. Okay, so you know what is meant by accounts. Accounts means the T shapes. Okay, they ask you what items will appear on the debit side. Okay, they ask you what items appear on the debit side of these accounts in the purchases ledger. So they are referring to accounts that appear in the purchases ledger section. So what are these accounts? Suppliers, right? So supplier account, maybe supplier 1, supplier 2, supplier 3, showing to us how much do we still owe to the supplier. In a supplier account, I'm repeating what I said earlier, okay? To let you remember. In a supplier account, here is plus, here is minus, meaning this is the side which makes us owe more to the supplier. Okay, and this is the side which makes us owe less to the supplier. Okay, are we supplier here? No, we are customer. Okay, we are customer. So you have to look for items that can make us owing less to the supplier. Which item will make us owe less to the supplier? Number two, when you make payments to the suppliers, you owe them less, right? After the payment. When you return goods back to them, we call it purchases returns, it's going to make us owing less to them as well. So answer is D. Okay, so if you go through all the tab entries you learned earlier, you would come to the conclusion that the word purchases appear here. When we buy goods on credit, we debit purchases, credit suppliers account, so making us owing more to the supplier. And that's how you know number 3 is not the answer. Payment to supplier, when you pay to the suppliers, credit cash or credit bank, then you will debit suppliers account. Therefore, cash or bank will appear here. Okay, after payment, you owe less to the supplier. Number 4, purchaser returns. When you return goods back to the supplier, you will credit purchases returns, then you will debit the supplier's account. Therefore, it appears here, purchases returns. Okay, so it makes us owing less to the supplier. And what about the first one? Should discount allowed appears in a supplier's account? No, because it is discount received that should appear here. Okay, discount received appears on the debit side. It makes us owing less to the supplier when you have received cash discount from supplier. Do you remember the one I showed you earlier? Yeah, see, supplier account, discount received appearing on the debit side. Then where does discount allowed appear? Discount allowed appears in customer's account. Okay, credit side. Therefore, the first option cannot be chosen. Okay, discount allowed should appear where? Should appear in a customer's account, credit side. Discount allowed appears here, making customer owing less to us. And customer's account appears where? It's in the sales ledger section. I know it's complex, okay? But that's how you solve the question for 35. Okay, so answer is D. But at least you attempted, you know how tricky it is. Okay, yeah, if you have question, you let me know. Okay, so answer is D, because payment to supplier and purchases returns will make us owe less to the supplier. Okay, so in a supplier's account, remember, plus is here, minus is here. For customers account, here is plus, here is minus, the other way around. Okay, okay. Now let's look at the notes again. Okay, come to page 36. Come to page 36. Okay, come to page 36. Okay, here are two very simple examples that can give you further familiarization, okay, about the two types of discounts. Ali bought goods on credit from Abu. This is page number 36, yeah, 36. From Abu for $30. So price before discount is $40. Therefore, the trade discount amount is $10. Okay, trade discount amount is $10. And then 1 month later, Ali paid only 28. Why? Should pay 30, right? Why pay only 28? To settle the debt. So most likely, Ali has gotten cash discount of $2. Okay, because 30 minus 28. Because Abu think that Ali paid on time. Okay, therefore a further discount. For example, you cannot have two stages of discount. You cannot have two stages of discount because bought goods with cash, meaning pay on the spot. Okay, the opposite of on credit. So payment is on the spot. There can only be one type of discount appearing, which is trade discount. So how much is it? 5. Okay, you read on your own. 55 minus 50, get 5. Okay, yeah, so here are two more examples. Okay, now we look at when you are doing T accounts, how should you show the amounts? Okay, how should you show the amounts? Okay, now look at this transaction Q. Sell goods. So who are we in this flow chart? Sell goods means we must be the supplier. Okay, we must be the supplier. Okay, sell goods and give trade discount. Okay, so again, when you sell goods, there could be 3 possible situations: Q1, Q2, and Q3. For Q1 and Q2, they are also known as receiving payment on the spot. Okay, immediate payment from customer. Okay, this is immediately receiving check from customer. Okay, and the last one is on credit, means owe. Okay, owe. So let's again determine the double entries before we decide what amount to use. Sell goods, receive cash, you debit cash, credit sales. Okay, a revision. Okay, a revision on the double entries. Okay, for the second one, Q2, receive check, right? Should debit bank, credit sales, debit bank, credit sales, right? Okay. Last one, you have not received payment from customer, right? It's on credit, right? On credit means being owed. Okay, sell goods on credit means you have not gotten customer's payment. Customer has not paid. Do you need to remember the customer's details, knowing where they live, knowing what is their full name, knowing their phone number, even knowing where their house is? What is their parents' name, their children's name, maybe the entire family you have to know, right? Okay, so that you can receive the money from them, okay, if you cannot find them. So you debit customers account. Okay, because logically you should remember the customer's name and all their details. Therefore, you debit customers account. Sometimes you may not be given customer's name in the exam. You debit trade receivables. Okay, then again, credit sales. Okay, so these are revision on the double entries, what to debit and what to credit for the 3 situations. But that's not the point to learn here. The point here is to learn what amount should you use when there is trade discount and cash discount. Okay, look at the top right corner. Not exactly top right corner, but on top here. List price 50, trade discount 6, cash discount 7. We are going to make use of this number information to decide what amount we should use for the Q1, Q2, and Q3. You know list price? List price means original price. Okay, if you do not know, you can write there original price. Can you first tell me for the Q1 and Q2, can cash discount be applicable? Yes or no? For the Q1 and Q2, can cash discount be applicable? Okay, you try to think. Let me repeat. Yeah. For the Q1 and Q2, where we receive payment from customer immediately, can there be cash discount $7? No, right? Okay, remember? You must remember this. Okay, you must remember this. There are two types of sales. Okay, you may sell goods and collect payment on the spot. You may sell goods on credit. If you receive payment on the spot, there could only be trade discount appearing. Okay, and if you sell goods on credit, it's possible to have two types of discounts appearing. Right? Okay, through this flow chart, I think you would remember very well. Okay, yeah. So answer is no. Okay, therefore, assuming that trade discount has been given to the customer, how much would you receive? 44. So, right, 44. Agree, right? 44, that's the amount you should receive. 50 minus 6. Okay, so debit cash 44, then also credit sales 44. Same goes to the A2. We are using the same set of number information again. So 44, 44. Okay, now what about the one on credit? Has customer made payment when you sell goods on credit? Not yet, right? Can the cash discount be applied here when you sell goods on credit? Not yet. You must remember the purpose of giving cash discount. When customers pay on time or punctually, at that point of time, then only you decide whether they are late or punctual. Then only you can give them cash discount. So when you sell goods on credit, that's not the time to give them cash discount yet. But you can give them trade discount first. Okay, so trade discount is applied here. You also write 44 here. Okay, because when you sell goods on credit, you send goods to them first. When you have sent goods to them, do you know how much they have bought? Yes, right. Therefore, you can deduct the $6 now. You get the idea? So after you sell goods on credit to the customer, customers start to owe us $44. Timing is very important. Yeah. Okay. Must know when exactly trade discount is applied, when exactly cash discount is applied. Okay. If necessary, try to rewatch this recorded video lesson. Okay, on the YouTube. Okay. Later, I will show you where exactly to look for all the lessons that you had done with me. Okay. So for the Q1 and Q2, they have ended, right? Okay, because we have received the payment for the A1 and A2. So, and then for the Q3, customer owes us money, right? Okay, customer owes money, right? So you may write down here, after some time, okay, after some time, then we receive money from customer. You may receive the money in the form of cash or check, okay, and the amount is 37. So now we assume that customers, they pay punctually. Therefore, you can minus the further $7 discount, the cash discount. How I get for 37? I take 44, the amount initially owed minus 7. Therefore, we collected $37. So debit cash or bank, then you credit customer's account, 37. And the extra thing you have to learn here is this. You have to debit discount allow, then you credit the customer's account by $7 because that's the cash discount amount. That's the cash discount amount. I think that's it. Okay. Because actually I would like to spend more time showing to you a customer account. Okay. I would like to show you a customer account to show you exactly how you record into a customer account for the discount. But we don't have time. But let me try to tell you what is important here to remember. Do you see the amount of trade discount recorded anywhere? Do you see $6 recorded anywhere when you do the data entry? No, right? You don't see $6, right? I see 44 here, 44 here, 44 here. I don't see anywhere having the $6 trade discount. Therefore, you have to remember, you know, at the top, bottom left corner, there's a conclusion here. Trade discount amount is never shown in, okay, replace this word with T accounts. That means in T shapes, you would never see trade discount amount. Okay, because as you can see here, when we were doing the tab entries here and there, do you see the $6? No. Okay, we always show the amount that is after the trade discount. See, 44, 44, which is after deducting the trade discount. Okay, so trade discount amount is never shown in T accounts. That's one thing to remember. On another hand, cash discount amount is always shown in T account. Do you see the cash discount $7? Done using this tab entry, debit discount allowed, credit customer account, $7. So this is something to pay attention to. Okay, don't worry. Next week, I will go through this again. Then we do an example of account. Then we do some more questions. Then you should be fine with this one. Okay, and we still have one more flow chart here where we are the customer. Okay, because buy goods. Okay, so in different point of view, from different point of view, we also do the data entries involving trade discount, involving cash discount. So if necessary, try to revise what we have gone through today. Especially, you must know when exactly do you give trade discount, when exactly do you give cash discount. Okay, so what homework would you have? I don't think there's any homework today. Okay, so just make sure you revise and understand today's lesson. Okay, have a nice day, everyone. One more thing. Let me show you where to get to the video. You know YouTube, right? Okay, of course you know. Of course you know where is YouTube. This is my channel. Okay, of course you can type this. Yeah, on the cover page you have the 4 QR code, right? Okay, you can scan the one for YouTube, and where to get to all the lessons you had with me since the first lesson, you can go to the playlist. Okay, nowadays, whenever I'm done with the lesson with you, I will upload to here, complete A to Z IGCSE accounting lesson. Okay, this full list, this full playlist. Okay, that's where you can get to all the lessons you have done with me. Okay, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they are arranged in proper sequence. So that's it for today. If you have more questions, you can let me know in the WhatsApp. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. Good night.